Hello there, beautiful people. We are back off out in the field today. We've come back down where I found the stirrup a couple of weeks ago, and also the Cartwheel Penny back in the day. We had a couple of good finds right at the end here. We've got a couple of sheep, so I'm trying not to scare them because they got their lambs. But we've had some really good targets in this field before. Nothing of real age, aside from we had one which we were umming and ahhing as to whether it was a button or whether it was in fact Roman coins. So fingers crossed, considering just over the road there we did have 2 Roman fibular brooches. So I'm really, really hopeful, as always, so let's get out there. We got our first target just down here. It's a beautiful, nice, clear tone. Sounds very much like that silver coin did. Not to get my hopes up or anything. It does sound quite large though. We've got some electronic masts overhead, so I'm sorry if the machine's a little bit chatty, but I wanted it turned up so we can get some good depth. Right. Let's hope it's not rubbish from the road. It is the likely thing, unfortunately, but we're not hugely deep. I see it. And we're at the bottom of one of those drinks cans. I do recall this last week. We had a lot of beaver tails, or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, parts of cans. So fingers crossed it's not all like this. Right, on to the next. Right, you lovely lot. We've got another target just down here. 61, 63. Leady. It's a bit chatty, like I said. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, no, it sounds like a pretty good target. We did have some lead on the way in. It's, I believe, a potman. I'm sorry, let's get it out of my pocket a minute. Yeah, so you can see the lead just in here, but it's actually still in the pot, which is pretty cool. Quite happy with that. Yes. Let's get back to the targeted hand. See, some people would be like, oh, pot man, but I just think they're so cool. There's so much history in it. Right. We're hiding. We're hiding. We're in here somewhere. My word, we're very dinky. What are we though? You can see sort of a bit of gild, I think. It's a tiny, tiny piece of something. I believe it's smashed bottom. You can see the gold gilding on there, and a little bit of patination around the outside. And then on the reverse, we just got a blanky blank. I'll see if there's anything else in there, but on to the next one. Right, you lovely lot. We've got ourselves another target just down here. 84, 82. It's a very little target. It's screaming silver, but is it true? Because we all know that the moo tubes stay the same. I haven't had a moo tube in this field, hence my reasoning behind coming here as well. Even though we did have that beautiful George IV. Oh, I love that flooring. Right. Oh, it's amazing how one little signal can change an entire dig. It's out for so long. And yeah, that would just turned it all around. Moo tube, moo tube, moo tube, moo tube. Oh, you do sound good. Got me excited. What are you? I hope that's not it, because that's not exciting at all. No! Oh, actually, maybe it is more exciting than I thought. It's definitely been burned or something. Unless that was part of a wallet. Slightly more exciting then. We've got some various bits of looks like old leather or old plant matter. Like that just there. We've got ourselves something in here. It's looking button-esque actually. Oh, it looks like we're a livery button, which is good. We haven't got a lot of gilding left on it, so the shank is intact, a bit squished, but intact. And then I can see if I can get a bit more of a clean up on this side. I have to be rather careful because it's looking a little on the old frail front. And it's looking like a coat. It's not a livery button, but there's a definite pattern on there. It looks like a shield of some sort. Always is exciting. Right, give me a moment, I'll see if I can clean it up anymore. Right guys, so we've definitely got a really good, and hopefully get some good light on it for you. So it looks like there's some stars and like, I don't know whether you can make that out. Very, very intriguing indeed. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get some light on there for you as well. But that is stunning. Definitely want to be protected, because you never know who owned this, and it's just so peculiar. I've never seen sort of anything quite like it, bar a livery button. It might just be off an old duffel coat, and actually I'm just getting overthinking, but it's pretty. Right, on to the next one. Right, you lovely lot. You might not hear this over the chatter in the road, but we've got a little teeny tiny signal here. It's in the 80s and 90s. 85, 87, so small and so insignificant of a signal. It's easy to walk past, but I love to trust these signals because you just never know when you're going to get a cut quarter or anything. It's probably just a piece of rubbish, but you just never know. Oh. Sounds much better now. Okay. It's looking coinish. It's looking coinish. Rather toasty, but coinish. Oh, very, very toasty. It's in fact falling apart. Can't really get an awful lot on that. I will do my best what I can do with the toothbrush a moment. Bear with me. Right guys, unfortunately we are really toast. I was very, 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 very gentle. I mean, it could be sort of anything. It's very thin. But yeah, there's some very strange like indents and patination, but I don't know whether that's just the patina's worn off. If you can see something, let me know. Might be that I see it when I'm coming through to edit, but yeah, very, very, very worn, very, very fragile. Right, on to the next. Right, you lovely lot. I'm really sorry if you can't hear this over the road noise, but we've got two targets, both an 80 and a 90. We've got one here, 87, 88, 80, 90, and 90, 92. Does show the speed of this machine though. I knew that there was two in the one swing. So dig them both out for you. Oh, I tell you what, it's nice coming to a field that you've got a target which isn't going to be a moo tube every 5 steps. I just wish we weren't right by a road. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a cat's eye. So that's going to be this target. It's going to be, it's a set of cat's eyes, like, including the leather. Or like yeah, I guess it was leather back then. It looks like it. Or plastic looking like leather. There's one of the eyes here, one of the eyes here, and we got 2 missing. So I'm assuming if I put that down there, the other one is going to be one of those eyes. Let's just check the hole a minute. No. It's the same sort of signal, lovely copperish tone, and I'm assuming we're going to be the cat's eye that's from that. Which means there's probably another one somewhere. But I found, when I first came into this field, I found a cat's eye right by the gate up there. There's one of the first targets in this field. So, sorry, I'm just going to make sure that's pushed down. Yeah, it just goes to show that I reckon the road workers, when they were replacing them for the new ones, just chucked them over the hedge, which is sort of nuts. How disrespectful. Oh, yeah. There we go. It's a shame that I knew, but yeah, you can see the reflective properties of the cat's eye, and it's just on a little rotation there. Rubbish. Right, on to the next one. Right guys, got another screaming target here. 78. Dead, really. Look. Try to get the shovel the right way around, that helps. But I have heard that people do that to make like a shamrock shaped hole, but right, there's something there. What is it? It is an ornate buckle, or something of the sort. Right, let's go punch those 4 holes out. Right, there's 4 diamonds. Sorry, please excuse the chatter. Machine. Yeah, we've got some sort of ornate buckle there. Very fragile, possibly from furniture. Trying to poke the dirt out of the holes. Yeah, so we've got 4 sort of sides to it. On this side we've got like a little, oh, unless it's a clasp or something, because it's got like a hinge here almost. Sorry, you can't really see it. And then there's some patination on the outside here as well. Cracking. Lovely bubbly. This is what we like to see. Right, on to the next. Right guys, so we dug over here, that wasn't the moo tube, I believe that was one of the buttons, so we're just coming back now, we've got a target here. '86 to '88. Lovely little target again. Oh, why have I not spent more time in this field? Mainly because it had the big old bullocks at that time. Oh. You think it's 6 or 7? I wouldn't be afraid of bullock, but they're quite large. Right. What we got? What we got? Right, it's deeper than we thought. It's pretty deep clod, to be quite honest. Let's try and go around it. Oh, I see it! I see it! How on earth is that deep? It's the other bleeding part of the cat's eye. Right, on to the next. Right, you lovely lot. You probably won't hear it over the road because it's a very, very quiet target again. But it's very similar to that gold gill button we found. So 62, 64. We're just in that little crevice right there. Must be shovel gone there. Just hope that wasn't it. It sounded like a stone. Right, we're out. What are you? Right, we've got a little mystery cloud. Mystery cloud. I can see something. It's quite thick. I think we're a buckle. A willow. Got a pin in there. It's a stick. No pin. Damn it. They used to have iron pins anyway, if it was. It's either a bridle ring. Some would say it is ring money. I'm trying to see if there's a notch. Because if there's a notch, we are an annular buckle, but I don't see one. So I think we're just a horse harness ring. Bit more age though. Cracking. Right, on to the next. Right, you lovely lot. We've got another little quiet target here. 63 dead. So it's a good old target. Let's give it a go. You go wide bare on this one because it sounds deep. And this is, if this is where we found the Cartwheel Penny, that was found pretty darn deep. Don't know if that's to do with the moisture around here because this is quite a wet area, or whether it's just due to the weight of it. I mean, it's this massive thing. How does it get down there? Right, that's a good old chunk. Right. Right, we're in there somewhere. I see it. Pass. It looks golden. It's very golden colour. No, it's fading now. That golden colour is already fading. So I'm assuming it is not gold. We're very squished. Let's see what I can do. Right, you lovely lot. We've got another target just down here. It's very close to the surface. Either that or we've got two targets, but it usually means when you get that double target that it is picked up twice with a coil. So I'm assuming we're not very deep. I'm not going to go full ham on the clod here. Nice dainty one, because I reckon we're in there. Okay. We're still in there. That's not a bad sign. Oh no! We're a stickable magnet. These always come out good. I found a few of these in the garden. Darn it! Right on to the next. Right guys, now you got to test with the winds picked up and the road's noisy, but we've got a little signal here, 74, 73. Not the greatest sound, a bit squeaky, but oh god, what was that? I'm assuming that's what we were going for. It didn't sound good. Right, let's move that. Is that a shovel? Sounds better now, actually. Ooh. What was it? Hello? Right, a little mystery cloud. Tiny little mystery cloud. Where are we? We're a chunk, an old chunk, but we are just a chunk. Yeah, there's a small piece of metal there, possibly part of an old buckle or something. Got some good patina to it. Don't know. We will never know. Right, on to the next one. Right, you lovely lot. We've got another target just down here. Quite quiet, 85 dead. It's pretty good. I mean, we know that there's medieval in here. That horse harness fitting, possibly medieval. We had the field adjacent, just up there. You can see the gate on the left hand side. We had a, what do they call it, pot leg in there. Medieval all the way over in the field over there. So we know that they're available. They're around, available. There should be hammer coins somewhere. There's the old adage that there's a hammered coin in every single field because everyone was so well travelled, but most of us can't find them because they're either too deep or what have you. What's that? A bit of pottery. Ooh, hello. It's a good thick bit of pottery. Like an old chimney pot or something. Trying to see if there's any sort of, no, there's no bubbles or anything. It's a good thick bit though. Right, but what is the target? Right, let me move the shovel, give us a better understanding. Sounds like it's still in there. On the side there. So I can tease it out. That's not that. Right. Trying to be gentle. Oh, I see it. More a coin. That's some quite depth. Oh. And we are toasted. Once again, slightly larger, I'm assuming like George I or something. It's very thin. I'll try and clean it up, but I don't think we're going to get anything off of it. Right, on to the next one. I mean, it's copper, it's very thin, and it's very worn. I'm guessing Georgian. Right, on to the next. Right guys, we're about to be foiled here. 44 dead. It's a very, very good target. All the hallmarks are gold. It's going to be tin foil or a foily type item. And if not, you might see me dance. I mean, you will definitely see me dance because I've never found true gold and I want to find true gold. Right, you lovely lot. We've got a tiny signal here, but it's a beautiful signal. So 88 to 93. Just down there. It sounds wonderful and very coinish. Sounds quite far away. And my bag is just up there, so I'm assuming it is a button, because we have the button up there, but it could be anything. Right. Ooh. Right, 91 to 99 now. Right, we're going down. I'm not sure what that is. Is that what we're after? It's very green. Very folded in. It's a doorknob, I think. I think we got a doorknob. No, that's too sharp. I don't know. Very green. Crotal bell? Yes, it's a Crotal bell. Oh, it's a shame about the condition. It's got the dangly on it as well. I don't know why I tried to shake it. It's definitely wedged full of mud. Yeah. You can see the patina. And you've got the clawed edges that would have gone in to hold the bell casing. Cracking. No decoration. Just a nice Crotal bell. Nope, just a Crotal bell there. I said just a Crotal bell. I haven't had a Crotal bell in ages. Cracking. Right, on to the next. Right, you lovely lot. I'm sorry about the road noise. We're right up by the hedge again. We're on our way back because it's lunchtime, but we've got a screaming target here. 87 to 90. We're out of the way of the all the water at the bottom, so fingers crossed. If it is a coin, we've got some good detail on it. Like the George we had here before. Oh, you have to let me know. Let me know down in the comments what your favourite find of today is. I think mine is either the beautiful button that we found with the almost shield design, or the bell. I quite like the bell. Right. Or whatever this is. Right. Considering there's lots of broken glass in this, I am not going to venture further. It's going to be a bottle top, but I'm going to try and clear this up as best as possible for the sake of the sheet. Right, on to the next. Right guys, still walking back. We just got ourselves a little 73 signal, and it's just a little domed, and we're falling down the hill now. A domed sort of Victorian button there. Right, on to the next one. Right, you lovely lot, thank you ever so much for watching. Please do check out LP Metal Detecting with the code BigfootFinding to save yourself about 10% off most items in their store. We've had a pretty damn good day. I'm still going to detect all the way home, but I will add them afterwards if need be. Thank you ever so much for watching. You are heroes, genuinely. Please do watch out for this channel. We've got some really exciting stuff coming up. Got 400 acres I got to meet with the lady about. In about 2 weeks I'm meeting up with a very, very important gentleman about possibility of getting permission around a monument, which is very, very special, and yeah, could be pretty good. So thank you ever so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers now. Hello there, beautiful people. So I'm back from the future to tell you what I did to research that button. So I shared an image with reverse Google search and found out that it was called a heraldic mourning button. So when someone lost someone special in their life, especially if you were from a heraldic background, you would get a button to commemorate the two of you being together, basically. So it is an amalgamation of two different family crests into one design, and they were often given out at funerals for very important people, friends of the family, etc., etc. And then they would give them as a ribbon or a cloak that they could wear in the mourning process, which is really, really cool. So I was like, I reverse searched, and I was like, okay, family crests. Okay, I'm just going to look everywhere. Family crests, family crests, family crests. And I just couldn't, work out how to sort of work out the families from these amalgamated crests. Obviously I could separate the two images, and then I was like, oh, no, I can't do it. So I was like, I'm just going to share it to Facebook, see if people know. And I thought, you know what, actually, before I do that, I'm going to go on ChatGPT, of all things, AI. And it was amazing. So I said, oh, yeah, I have this button, which has two different families' crests on it. And it basically came back and said, okay, what are the key features on the designs? So I outlined the key features on the designs. Where are you located? I said where I was located, and they were like, okay, it could be any of these three families for this crest and these three families for this crest. And I was like, okay. And then they were like, oh, can we whittle it down any closer? So I put the exact location of sort of where we were, and then it went down to two families. And I was like, I recognise the name of one of those families, and it's Courtenay. And I was like, I'm sure I've seen it in my research somewhere else on one of the other things. And then I was going through, and I was like, Lady Courtenay, Countess Courtenay. Okay, she was related to a Fortescue family. And then I was like, bing! Okay, cool. So the Fortescue family... Sorry. Fortescue family was her. The Courtenay family were the people that owned Powderham Castle, and they were the Earls of Devon and everything for countless decades. But I found this button right here in my own garden. And I mean, the field that I was in is probably the best part of 100 to 150 metres away from this. And that's just nuts. That button right there is the livery button from Powderham Castle, which I am yet to, but will be giving to the museum there at Powderham Castles. They've offered me a tour of the grounds and said that they would love to have it. And I just can't believe it. And then I was like, yeah, and then I looked and I was like, okay, so I went through and, yeah, no, both of them work out perfectly. So it would have been Elizabeth Fortescue when she passed away. So she passed away 6 years before William did. So William Courtenay, he died in 1888, and his partner died in 1882. I think they were both sort of, I think she was 66 and he was 81. Yeah, and he was the 11th Earl of Devon. He was known as the Good Earl for all of his charitable behaviours. He was I've done a lot of research on this recently. But yeah, no, so he was a Conservative. So he was part of the Conservative Party in sort of Parliament back then, until they had a big feud over corn laws. And I was like, oh, corn laws are the mill that we live right next door to. The farm next door used to be an old corn mill. It was the old water mill for the corn. And I was like, just imagine that he came up here and he was there doing his charitable business after the passing of his wife. I know that she created a school for poor girls, and he carried on that sort of work until sort of a couple of years after his death, and then I think his daughter then carried it on. Don't hold me to that, that's just off the top of my head. But it's just like, I cannot believe that ChatGPT just unlocked that. So that is a really, 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 really key feature, especially in the metal detecting thing. Because, I mean, I know that there was one really good site for working out livery buttons and checking the designs and trying to find the families in your sort of area. And that went down, I mean, probably the best part of 3 years ago. And it's really hard to find the old saved file of it. So just the fact that you can go, all right, okay, ChatGPT, share the image and it might help you. Or if not, you can pick out all of the details in said image and it should be able to narrow it down to a family that's near to where the button was found is just incredible. So please do use that feature. The button here, it will be going to excuse me, the button here will be going with the original button to Powderham Castle. So if you're ever in the area and you do go to Powderham Castle, which I do truly recommend, it's a beautiful, beautiful site, do check it out and you'll know that yours truly found it, which is just nuts. So thank you all ever so much for watching. What a mind-blowing thing. Like, I just can't believe it. And then he also did some work with the railway, and I was like, right next door to the Powderham Castle like livery button, I found that post office button. So yeah, I don't know. These sorts of things excite me. So thank you ever so much for watching. Have a lovely, lovely weekend, and I'll see you soon. Cheers now.